Stay forward. We're going to have this routine. We're going to hustle in, and we're going to pet him on both sides. Then when he stands still, we get out and get to the other side. We're just going to kind of hustle back and forth. I don't want to be sneaky around him. I want him to feel that I move with purpose. And pet him for standing still, and then get out of there. Get to the other side. Just hustle on around there. See how quickly you can move now. Find yourself in the correct position. Ask for the hip. There. Go in there, pet on him. And then ask for the hip again, just a stride. There we go, and get right back in there. Good. Go to the other side. And then the hip on this side. Beautiful. Looking soft. Good. We're getting nice, quiet responses. And a response. Get a response here. Go ahead and ask for his hip. There, and step right in there. Good. You have a tendency, when you ask him to move his hip, you come out here, and then you twist your whole body around like this. And I would prefer that, because energy comes out of you like this, that you're looking right at his hip with your toes too. So when I come to position, I'm just putting energy this way. I'm not turning my back to him, okay? Control. Good. 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 And now move your hip, and now move those shoulders the opposite way. See how he rolls back on his hind feet?
Yeah.
And then back yourself up. Okay, get the hip, and then send the shoulders. There we go. That feel better?
Yeah, but I didn't put my hand on.
Come on. Now get his hip, and back him up. There we go. Now go in there and love on him someplace. See how short my rope is? See how I'm rubbing him with the rope all over so he feels that rope. Okay. So then I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to flip that rope up over your back here. And I'm going to hold my left hand at my belly button. I'm going to hold my left hand at the belly button. And I want him to come to believe that I'm just flipping a rope up over his back, and I'm asking him to stand still. Me flipping that rope around like this does not mean move. Doesn't mean move. There. Then I'll kind of do this. I want him to feel a bunch of this kind of stuff. I would just do this with him a lot. And there's skin quit crawling. There's that moment that arrives that his skin doesn't flinch when I flip it up. Good. He had a little trouble with his ears or being a little bit high-headed and head-shot. So one thing I do is I try to teach him to soften to the halter here a little bit here. And I'm going to hold him until he comes to a stop here. I'm not pulling hard. Just going to pull him there, till he stops and soft. There's a couple of horses running around outside. And again, I'm just making contact and kind of holding. I want him to give a couple times. If he starts to move, I'm just going to continue to hold, put that half-pound pressure on him. And then I kind of aim for what I think would be D-ring of my saddle. Just kind of hold with a little bit of firm pressure. I'm not going to pump him, I'm going to hold him. And if I feel him give, I'm going to get back and then just re-engage him there. When he gives, I get back. When he gives, I get back. When he gives, I get back. And I come right here to that D-ring of my saddle. I'll just do that several times. So we've never had a ride on him, but we just got him to kind of go left and right. Now here's what I do. I'll kind of grab that knot. I'll kind of lock my left arm. I'll turn my face away. And I'm going to come up here, right about where that halter goes. I'm going to make a claw. I'm going to touch, squeeze a little harder. Then I'm going to rock him back and forth till I feel his head drop. I'm not going to push down. I want him to fall away from my hand. So watch. I'm going to protect my face here in case he throws a fit. Touch, squeeze a little harder. Now get there. Even that, I rewarded that even if it was an accident. I did not push down. Touch, squeeze a little harder. I'm going to rock him. And he fell that far, so I rewarded him. I want his memory to be, oh, when my head goes down, head goes down, he's trying to go up. I'm just gonna rock him. So when my head goes down, I can escape that guy squeezing on my pole back here. If my head will drop down, I'm just gonna rock him. And I don't care how long this takes, I'm just gonna keep rocking. There. I'm not pushing down. I want him to find down all on his own. He's standing here a little bit kind of stiff, but I'm not letting up on the squeeze. I never worry about how long this takes. But it was just a softening like that.
So there's no escalation in this?
No escalation.
Yeah, the
The
squeezing.
escalation is
Okay.
touch, squeeze,
The
squeeze
squeezing.
a little harder.
Okay.
Here's the escalation thing with rocking.
Okay.
Couple,
8.
8. So we have an 8-year-old Mustang here that hasn't really been taught this kind of stuff. There.
Yeah.
Now here we are, there, a few moments later. Now I can touch, squeeze, there. He's starting to think, I should maybe drop my head down here. There we go. If head goes up, I just touch him again. There. I want him to feel my hand reach in. There. All I did was touch him. The head goes up, I'll just touch him again. So what I do is I'll grab this knot, kind of protect my face here with my arm. I'm going to touch his snout. I'm going to slip my finger into his mouth here. And I'm going to, boy, he's got a lot of teeth in there. You want to be very careful that a horse doesn't get you in between his canines there and bite your finger. Good. And that his tongue didn't get real strong and pull you back up into his molars. So what I'm going to look for is that he try to relax his mouth. Good. And then bring his face over to the left. And then I want him to look a little bit further down, a little bit down here. I want him to drop his head just a little bit. I'm not putting a hard pressure, just a little pressure. There. Do that a couple times. Come left. Come low. I'm going to help him to there. And that thing comes up. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. So what I'll do now is, he's never had a bridle on. So I'm going to straddle his face and bring that bit up here. I'm going to trade hands. It'll allow me to slip the bit into his mouth. This is something I do a little bit different. I reach over on the other side. If you push with your thumb, you push the horse away, but if you reach the other side, you can kind of cup his lower jowl. Now I'm going to ask him to bring his head left. Come down a little. Come down a little. There, and I'll let you spit that out over here. All I want to do is straddle your face. I want to trade hands. And here, I'm going to cup your jaw. I'm going to put my middle finger in your mouth and encourage you to open your mouth. I'm going to ease this in. Ease this in. I'm going to ease this in. There you go. I'm just going to hold it here for him. Encourage him to come low. And come left. And a little bit lower, please. A little lower than that, please. Then I'll bring his mouth over here to the left. Start taking the bit low and left. Notice I'm protecting my face here at all times. There you go. Come over here to the left. Down just a little bit more than that. Come on down a little. Come down a little bit more. I'm not pulling hard. I just want to feel him drop his head a little bit.
Okay.
Just come up here. How old is he?
8.
8-year-old Mustang. This time he's ever had to get this out right here. Just encouraging. There you go. So take that one ear. Protect your face when you ask for the other ear. Notice this. Good. Good. I don't want to overburden you here. So, I'm going to be a little more accepting of that. So, there you go. I just wanted to know, I'm not hurting with it. And And because he is a Mustang, you know, they can be a little more, have a propensity to be a little more on the striped side. So, you let me see it up this side. Let me see it up this side.
Ooh.
These Mustangs are a little more. There we go. I'm going to be even on both sides if I can. And I also want to, if he can move towards things that make him apprehensive, like kind of rubbing here, maybe where we're going to potentially put a saddle on to. Yeah, he might be kind of a cinchy kind of a horse if you see a horse flinch that much. I'm trying to break a rope over my arm, but the tail comes to the inside so I can just slap out like that and catch him. And I'm not opposed to taking one rap like that on a pretty strong horse. I don't advise it for everybody, just know what you're doing. But if he really got mad, I know I can open my hand to let him go. Just don't make sure that those little coils don't bind up on your hand and drag you. So there's kind of a technique for doing that, and that's wind that up. So the first coil, the first loop you drop, it comes right off, and you can just open your hand and let your horse go. On a big, strong horse, I'm not opposed to taking a hold there. So if he does go to pulling on me here, I can get a good, strong hold of him.
Yeah.
Okay, so, you're going to stand at in what I call the driving motion. You should move away from the driving motion. You should move away from the driving motion. And I try to aim to the shoulder, but if he gets high-headed, I hold up his neck. You should move away. Good. Good. It goes like this. You should find solace. Good. This means move away from the way. This means stop. And tolerate. And this means move away. Good. And your hands are touching. And this means move stop. And try the other side. Very good. This is the driving motion for the flag. Like and drive. Just looking in on me, I'll go for the neck, and this means face up and he's never had his feet trimmed without sedation. That was the first time he'd ever acted kinky there. When I got my foot down there around him. So, he said they'd worked with this horse with this blue flag, but he didn't like it, didn't like the sight of it, or scared of it. So we're going to kind of get used to it. So you seem kind of okay with the blue flag. There we go. Don't get kicked. Here, move